Okay. Need to reload this web page. There we go. Now we're live. So hello to anybody who may be watching on YouTube. Hello, welcome. This is stream number 5 of our Heartgold hardcore Nuzlocke. We're gonna level up me Seeks a bit. We do have badge number 1. So yeah, we just need to level up a few of these lower level Pokemon before we try to move forward. Yeah. So a lot of them are relatively low leveled, so need to level them up a bit. Let's see here. Gym number 2. Okay. Gym number 2 is Bugsy, man. Bug type. So our flyer / psychic type and our fire type will both be necessary for that one. I am doing fantastic. How are you? Just been chilling, watching YouTube most of the day, till I had, and then played EU4 for a little while, and now I'm here playing some Pokemon. How are you doing? Let me get this remote out of the way so I can grab my cup. There we go. Much better. Doing good, eating chicken Alfredo. Ooh, chicken Alfredo sounds good. I had pasta and pork chops for dinner. So that was my dinner. Chicken Alfredo sounds really good too. Chicken Alfredo is delicious. Yeah, it was delicious. But chicken Alfredo is delicious as well. Why am I dropping so many frames? According to... Oh, I don't actually have anything open here, though. That doesn't make any sense. I am a few minutes late, yes. I was playing EU4, and I was in the middle of a very large war that I needed to wrap up before I saved the game. So, yes, I'm a few minutes late. And then after I did that, some of my softwares decided they didn't want to function, so I was a few more minutes late. Damn, I can't even hear your response because an ad popped as soon as I sent the message. Oh, sucks to be you, nerd. Yeah, oh, we gotta be careful here. We almost just lost me Seeks. Yeah, I was finishing a war in EU4. And then some of my software didn't want to work once I started getting ready for the stream. So, yeah, I was a little late. I was wrapping up a really big war. I sent a screenshot in the group chat. Doesn't matter, it was all bullshit excuses anyway. It wasn't bullshit excuses, it was factual information. Why aren't you streaming that? Because I'm streaming Pokemon. Don't tell me how to live my life. This is my stream. I stream what I want. And I've been really into streaming Pokemon. I wanna finish this this Nuzlocke. Jeez, holy cow. And if I was streaming the campaign that I was just doing, it wasn't even a campaign that I started on stream, so I'd just be starting halfway through a campaign. Wouldn't have made any sense. And I didn't feel like starting a new campaign. So here we are, playing more Pokemon. Don't sew me. Sew buttons on your underwear. We don't care. I care. This is my stream. Again, my stream. I stream what I want to stream, and today I wanted to stream some more Pokemon. Maybe some point in the not too distant future I'll stream some more EU4, but for now, I'm streaming Pokemon and you can just deal with it. That's the way this works. All that being said, I can be bribed. So fuck you. Wow. Once I get Wi-Fi at the house, we're going to be streaming 100% of my free time. Okay. Sure. I like when you stream Pokemon because I actually understand it. Yeah, Pokemon is fairly easy to understand. It's not a game that breaks people's brains just by virtue of existing. I mean, a few of the people who aren't familiar with the rule set that I play with were a little confused at first, but I think y'all understand it now. I don't know how we're going to deal with the drop in level cap between gyms 6 and 7. I don't understand how that even works. I'm currently building my room specifically for streaming purposes. Yeah. That's nice. I don't know what else to say to that. I guarantee you'll never be satisfied. Factual information. Ever. Yeah. See, he understands. He understands that he'll never be satisfied with it. But, that's why you just keep working on it over time, you know? Never been able to be? Exactly. Constantly changing things. I wish I had the ability to constantly change things. But I don't. I would also like to know why I'm dropping the amount of frames that I'm supposedly dropping. The stream doesn't look bad, so it's not like it really matters, but it's just for my own... whatever the word is that I'm looking for. Your Wi-Fi is hard stuck. I mean, my internet's just straight sucks. That's why I have to stream so late. Is because I have to wait for people to not... other people in my household to not also be using the internet. Because if somebody's like watching Netflix out in the living room, I can barely even watch a YouTube video in 1080p. We have the best internet available in my region. I live in a small town in the middle of nowhere. We only have one ISP. And we have the best service that they offer, so... and it's garbage. So... but they can get away with it, because they're the only ISP. Which is why I'm especially excited. That's one of the reasons why I'm super excited about the concept of moving. If I ever actually get moved. I get 1400 down and 600 up. Dude, I fucking wish. I'm custom building my desk and making a cutout in the top to see inside my computer. Okay. You gotta get good. I would get good, but, you know, that requires me to not be in this town. And I don't currently have the ability to get out of this town on my own. So... It's a bit of an issue. I'm trying. I'll send you a schematic of my desk. Okay, okay, man. I don't know that I can honestly say I've ever been sent a schematic of a desk before, but, you know, there's a first time for everything. I can stream online gameplay while my girl is watching Netflix and my kid is playing online games and watching YouTube. I can't even have Steam running in the background while I'm streaming something that isn't a Steam game. I've been sent many schematics, so yeah. I mean, I've been sent schematics, just never for a desk. What service you're running? Oh, you're probably asking him, huh? Definitely not me. Xfinity. I used to have Xfinity ages ago, but then I moved out, and I allowed my brother to keep the service, and he didn't pay the bill, so now I can't even get Xfinity without paying them off. SolidWorks and AutoCAD for building purposes. Yeah. You gotta pay for those? Oh, for the softwares. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm dropping less frames now. I don't know what was causing it to be worse before. Oh no, Meeseeks. You poisoned. I don't know what level I feel comfortable moving on at. No, my old engineering teacher sends me the software keys every year for free. He's on the design team for SolidWorks, and him and I work together occasionally. Oh, that's kind of nice. I mean, getting that stuff for free is really nice. Spread the love. Oh boy. Dead skin, man. Cracked copies. Okay. Let's see. Meeseeks is level 9 now. We're still not even at the level cap for the first gym. We already beat the first gym though, so our level cap is 19 or 17 now instead of 13. So this is part of the problem. It takes a long time to do all this because we need to grind up a few levels on everyone just so that I'm more comfortable with moving forward. I mean, I could probably like lead one of the lower level Pokemon and then swap against the trainers on the next route. But grinding. How comfortable are you torrenting shit? Yeah, Patrick. Go ahead and answer. Hey again, Juicy. I'm back again and with an even better team in my run of Soul Silver. Very nice. Welcome back, Tyler. How are you doing? I'm glad to hear you have a better team now. Okay. Oh. Mouth is getting a little dry. Not too bad, actually. Just really full of energy for some reason. I have been running out of energy very quickly. But, you know, the stream is important. It's part of my schedule at this point. Like, it's just part of my daily routine. I've never done it, but if it gives me any viruses, I can dig out. Like, ultimate virus scanner. Manually go in and remove anything harmful before I download the files. Very nice. That's smart. I mean, I did drink 8 cans of Pepsi within the last 3 days. That's like a hard relate on her end. John, keep me updated with what Rabbit says. I'm tabbed out drawing up the desk. Okay, yeah. I mean, I for the most part read every message that's sent anyway. Twins then, I guess. Yeah. Just drinking lots of Pepsi. Drinking lots of Pepsi. Why don't you guys switch to Coke? Coke is better. Just, throwing that out there. Coke doesn't taste like it's made partially using fennel. I guess so. I actually drink more than that. Yeah, there have been days where you've drank that much in one singular day. So... Coke is my favorite. Pepsi is just what my dad buys. Fair enough. That's fair enough. I honestly love Fanta more. Oh, okay. Patrick, check Discord. The community Discord. The ultimate soda is Mountain Dew. At one point I agreed with you. At one point I would have agreed with you, I mean. While I was working at Burger King, I became fairly obsessed with Mountain Dew. Because they sold really cheap Mountain Dew across the street at the 7-Eleven. So I'd go over there and buy Mountain Dew, buy like 3 bottles of Mountain Dew on my breaks. And that's how I got through my days while I was working at Burger King. But I stopped drinking it eventually. It's just too much sugar. My body can't handle all that sugar. In my opinion, it does not matter what type of soda that there is. I'll drink it all. Well, I mean, I don't know that I'd say there's any soda that I'd 100% turn down. But there are just a lot of them that I wouldn't seek out on purpose. Like, if it's there, I'll drink it. If I don't have a better option. But I can't really think of anything that... I don't... You keep getting yourself timed out. Stop using words that are against the rules, man. I have a very few... I have... Oh, it deleted all of your messages when you got timed out? Wow. I have very few words that are just not allowed in my chat. And... I don't remember which ones. It's like anything pretty much that's dumb. I thought I was facing a Bellsprout for some dumb reason. It's like the thing says, I don't allow hate of any kind. So if it's a word that could be misconstrued as like a slur or like something bashing on somebody's intelligence or sexuality, then it's banned from my chat. I do care. I very much care. I don't allow hatred of any kind in my chat. That's why I have those words blacklisted. I can send you a list of blacklisted words after this stream so that you stop getting yourself timed out. Oh no, there was no hate. I completely understand why you do this. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Water. Miracle liquid. Haha, screw you, Bellsprout. I'm just a cuss machine. I mean, me too, but, you know, those are words that I don't use. We're just trying to keep the stream kid-friendly, sort of. Well, I don't know about kid-friendly necessarily. I just, you know, I want everybody that shows up to the stream to be able to be comfortable here. And, you know, I don't want anything in the chat that could be offensive to people. I'll see myself out. I just want people to be able to be comfortable in the chat, is all. I don't want people to feel like everybody's hating on them and feel like they're not welcome, because everybody is welcome here, regardless of who they are. Ex-military and all. They're sentence enhancers. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. Oh, man. Don't threaten me with a good song. That's one of my favorites. Honestly, it's one of my favorite lines. Is "Don't threaten me with a good time." I use that one quite often. Oh, my headset keeps, like, sliding back on my head. I have to adjust it every once in a while. Oh, excuse me. Holy cow. Oh, man. There's a lot of spinnerack in this grass. Get out of here, little, like, fruit fly or whatever you are. Little flying insect of some sort. All up in my face. Okay. Well, I'm glad I started paying attention to the game a little bit. Otherwise, I'd probably try to use Lick against this Frittata, like I did the last one. Does anybody know offhand what level Mareep learns Thundershock? Because I don't remember offhand what level it learns that. I just wanted to learn an electric type move. Like, that's my number one thing right now. Is learn electric type move. Probably get that out of there. 10. 14 for Thunder Wave. Okay. I'm so close to a certain redeem, by the way. Which redeem? I don't know how many points everybody has. I can't see that. Apparently there's one that you want. Okay. Go back and heal again. 2,000 points is the one. I don't remember what I have set as the 2,000 point as a 2,000 point redeem. I don't remember. Oh, for the IRL word ban. Oh, I actually forgot that was in there. That could make things difficult, dependent upon the word that you choose. Oh boy. IRL word ban could be, could make things really difficult. I've never had somebody redeem that before. Normally, the people who are here a lot either don't redeem anything, or they're redeeming things constantly. So they never save up 2,000 points. Yeah. People either just don't spend the points, or they're constantly spending them on the little things. Like this one, Twitches likes to spend his on redeeming no cussing. He redeems no cussing quite a lot. So, yeah. Which, in and of itself, makes my life difficult, because cussing is just a normal part of my vernacular. So, it's really hard for me not to. I do it without even thinking. And then he yells at me when I do it. Because, yeah, he had redeemed no cussing, and then I cuss, and he's like, you were supposed to be cussing. Like, oh, you're right. I apologize. I feel like we could probably level up Minnie a bit now. Alright. This is probably a good idea. I think. I don't know. Maybe. I could be wrong. Okay, so Mareep will learn Thundershock at 10 then. When I want to get everybody leveled up a little bit. Well, I mean, our higher leveled Pokemon, like Cyndaquil and Hoothoot and Geodude, I'm not too worried about until we get to the next route. That was really close. I looked away over at the chat for a second, and we almost lost Minnie. Okay. Nope, didn't want to go that direction. You know what? Nah, we're just gonna go heal. And then I think we're honestly just gonna move on to the next route. We'll do a little bit of, like, quick swap at the beginning of, trainer battles to get some experience on the lower level Pokemon. I think that's how I'm gonna handle that situation, because I want to actually make some progress, whatever that progress may look like. Okay. Head on down the next route. What can I do for you, kid? What?
Do you have any idea where the P Environment spot is?
Is it not in the cabinet?
No.
Is it in the wooden chair at the end of the table?
No.
In the bag in that wooden chair? Well, then it's still in the car. I must have missed that somehow. Redeemed no cursing. Oh, well, now you don't have enough for banning an IRL word. It's still gonna be difficult for me, though. I'm really bad at not cussing. I really am really bad at it. Although I don't feel like I've cussed so far this stream. I'm proud of me, if that's the case. Because I'm a half hour in. And, Normally, I would have cussed at least 17 times by now. So, so yeah. Yeah. Facts, exactly. Redeemed hot and juicy take. Alright, give me a topic. Game Freak. I honestly don't even know any other games that they've developed beyond Pokemon, if I'm being 100% honest. That being said, hot take on Game Freak. By the way, you might be shocked about this, pun intended, but I got my team all the way to level 100 in my run of Soul Silver before the first gym leader. Don't Game Freak make a Ben 10 game? They might have done. That's certainly possible. I have no idea. All I know is what everybody else knows. In regards to the Pokemon games. That's about all I got. That being said, okay, a lot of people that I've heard, they really like the graphic style of the Gen 4 remakes that are on the way. And I'll admit that they look better than they did in the announcement trailer, but I still think they're garbage. I still think it looks like shit. And that's not necessarily Game Freak specifically, but maybe it is. I don't know. I don't like them. The graphics are garbage. I don't like that stupid little chibi style or whatever the fuck you call it. Want to hear my hot take? Of course. What do you mean, never mind? Oh, did they not make the Ben 10 game? I'm totally down to hear your hot take. Whether they should just give in and only make Pokemon games? Or that they should, like, fork Pokemon games over to someone else? So they'll stop making shit. What is the name a thing redeem about? So the name a thing redeem would be like guaranteed you get to name like a Pokemon, or if I'm streaming something else, like if I'm streaming a U4, I'll name like a general after you or my heir or something like that. Your name gets guaranteed, or a name of your choice gets guaranteed added to the game. Game Freak should have handed off Pokemon to a better, more risk-taking developer and let someone with more imagination handle the series, and to take the franchise into the future instead of being stuck in the same formula from the 90s to the 90s and 2000s. I 100% agree with you. At the same time, for the most part, the formula has worked. Like, one of the things that I hated, honestly, about Gen 7 was that they had completely changed the formula, but they didn't change it in a way that I felt was good. If they changed it in a way that was good, then I'm totally down for that. That being said, I actually quite liked the way that they handled Gen 8 in regards to, like, the gym challenge, where they made it like a major national sporting event. So it was actually, it wasn't just a random kid going and taking on gyms and doing stuff. It was an actual spectacle, and I liked that. Next Pokemon, I want to name it Maxwell if male. If female, name her Clover. Okay. Well, we do already have a Dunsparce named Clover. I think they need to move Pokemon from a linear story into an open world RPG. I mean, I feel like they're vaguely doing that with Legends Arceus. I feel like that is, honestly, I feel like just developing a game like that is a step in the right direction for them. But I agree that they should make a mainline Pokemon game that is that way. The only problem would be, like, they'd have to make sure that the like, you were still going to be challenged. So if they're going to stick with the gym theme, then they need to find a way, or then they need to make, like, the gyms scale to your level or something. But how quickly are they going to go back to go 2 steps back? I have no idea. But, I mean, they just finally added an autosave feature to a Pokemon game. Or Angel, okay. So Maxwell if male, or Angel if female, got it. So the next Pokemon we catch will be, I believe, in the tunnel. So they're probably going to go back 2 steps immediately with whatever they do for Gen 9. If I'm being 100% honest. I don't know what their plans are for Gen 9, but it's probably going to be very similar to Gen 8. Except they're probably going to do what they did from Gen 6 to Gen 7 and Gen 7 to Gen 8, which is remove the one thing that makes the generation unique from the rest, in this case Dynamax, and create something entirely new that they then won't use in Gen 10. I just realized the only Pokemon games that do not have gyms are Sun and Moon and the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. I mean, they also have, like, the Pokemon trading card games, and they have, like, a few puzzle games as well. At least the ones I know about. Yeah. I don't know. I thought, in practice, I think it's the Dynamax is not great, but I liked the idea of specifically, like, the form change essentially with Gigantamax Pokemon. I kind of liked that, just because I'm a big fan of design. You know, they got some nice designs, like, I'm a fan of that. But that's about it. Other than that, like, the Dynamax mechanic, I wasn't even really a huge fan of the Mega Evolution mechanic. Like, I don't like... I didn't like the Mega Evolution mechanic because some Pokemon were shown a lot of favoritism. Like Charizard, for instance, who got 2 Mega Evolutions, whereas the other 2 Kanto starters only got 1. Like, it just didn't make sense to me. Yeah, same with, like, Mewtwo getting 2 Mega Evolutions. Now, if every Pokemon had a potential Mega Evolution, and an even number of them across all of the Pokemon, then I wouldn't have hated it so much. My favorite Dynamax was Alcremie turning into a giant cake. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Some of these mechanics, like, they were a good concept, but they were just executed poorly. Like, I didn't even play Gen 7 long enough to use Z moves. just because Gen 7 is fucking trash and I couldn't... Oh, sorry. You redeemed no cussing. Gen 7 was so garbage that I couldn't force myself to play long enough to get that far. It's so bad. I just couldn't. It's so bad. Oh, I love how you forgot I redeemed that. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't forget you redeemed it. I just got so upset by the thought of Gen 7 that I couldn't stop the word from coming out of my mouth. If I'm being 100% honest with you. So yeah, Gen 7. I really did not like Gen 7. It was so bad. Gen 7 is actually not that great. Yeah, no, it's not. It's really bad. I also just don't like a game that holds my hand too much. So I got fairly annoyed at Gen 6 as well, honestly, because it was very hand-holdy. I still enjoyed Gen 6 more than I enjoyed Gen 7. Gen 7, like, it took forever to get the game going. Even as you got the game going, there were a billion cutscenes. There was way too much dialogue. Like, and it wasn't ever anything that I was actually interested in hearing. And the Rotom Dex was annoying as all get out. Like, I just... no thank you. No thank you. Maybe someday I'll do it just for content on my channel, but probably not, if I'm being 100% real. It's really bad. Like, those games are garbage. And I was actually excited about the idea of a region that is broken up into multiple parts. But then we got Sun and Moon, and nah. Just nah. No thank you. Gen 8 doesn't look too bad. Like I said earlier, I don't have like I said earlier and yesterday, I don't have a Switch. So I haven't played Gen 8. But it doesn't seem too bad for the most part. I did hear that you get a Charmander after you beat the Elite Four. You don't even get a choice between a Gen 1 starter. You just straight up get a Charmander, which is just more Charmander favoritism, which upsets me. Because if I'm being real, Charmander was my least favorite of the Gen 1 starters. I mean, as cool as Charizard is, just didn't like it. Name the Pokemon after the next Pokemon, Blue Waffle, if it fits. Good lord. Okay. What were the name? Oh, it was Maxwell and Angel. Maxwell or Angel. Okay. Okay. Maxwell or Angel. And then you just redeemed Blue Waffle. Okay. Alright. So what we're gonna do is just straight up head on into this cave, because this is where our next encounter is. So we're gonna try to get our encounter in here real quick to get that first name out of the way. It'll probably be an Onyx, honestly. Oh, it's a Zubat. We don't have a Zubat. I didn't want to use Meme Look. For some reason, I thought that's where Hypnosis was. I don't know why. That was really dumb. I'm not sure why I thought hypnosis is there. Oh, because that's where hypnosis is in Noctowl's moveset. Or move list. Or not Noctowl, Hoot Hoot. It's not a Noctowl yet. Come on, Juicy, get your brain turned on. Let's do this. Okay, Pokeball. Use the select button to rearrange your moves. Does that work in here, or do you have to manually do it in the summary? Yeah, you have to manually do it in the summary in this. So yeah, using select doesn't work. Used supersonic. Okay. I just did it again. Don't mind me. Just failing hard. Alright. Okay. This is so bad. Alright. Get in the ball. And stay in there. Go on. Stay. Thank you. Okay, so this one's name is Maxwell. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, Maxwell. Welcome to the family. Maxwell. There we go. Let me go back out of the cave so I'll stop embarrassing myself. Go heal up. Not that we took much in the way of damage, but, you know. It's a low level. I gotta be... rather be safe than sorry, so... Okay. I actually really want to get... Meeseeks leveled up. Gotta get that, gotta get that Thunder Shock. I'm stuffed, man. What'd you have? I mean, clearly you just ate a bunch of food. What'd you have? Go on out there, Dwayne. Water. Miracle liquid. Alright. Stop growling at me, Mareep. 2 of those veggie chicken sandwiches and a basket of fries. Were the veggie chicken sandwiches any good? I'm always interested when I hear that people tried fake meat. I'm always intrigued to know whether or not it actually tasted any good. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Were the fake chicken patties any good? Did they taste good? Were they delicious? I need to swap out. This is no bueno. Oh, it tastes the same. Well, then your taste buds are probably broken. That's probably the case. Less greasy? I don't know, man. Grease is like half the fun for me. I love greasy foods. Probably part of the reason that I have the health issues I have, honestly, but, you know, that's beside the point. The rest of the reason is genetics. I get really bad genetics, man. Grease is my biggest con of meat. Bro, honestly, I love grease. The greasier, the better. Excuse me. for me. Except when it comes to pizza. Your pizza shouldn't be greasy. Like, I don't feel like pizza should be greasy. But, you know, I love fried foods more than most everything else. I really love it. Well, that's why yo ass unhealthy? Well, that and genetics, yes. Between dad and my mom, genetically speaking, I get a little screwed, but, you know, it is what it is. I still eat what I love instead, even though it's unhealthy and will definitely shorten my lifespan. I don't care. I'm going to enjoy what I enjoy. I'm going to eat what I enjoy instead of being miserable my entire life. I choose to enjoy my food. It's the one thing in the world that I definitely have control over, is like the sorts of foods that I eat. And I'm gonna eat what I enjoy. Mine aren't the greatest either. Thank God I got most of mine from my mom's side. Yeah. I kind of got the short end of the stick genetically, both literally and metaphorically. That being said, apparently I'm actually around average height. It turns out average height is shorter than I thought it was. So I'm actually of about average height, which kind of shocked me a little bit. My mom isn't exactly smaller than dad, but I'm surprised I'm so damn skinny. Yeah. I mean, I've never met your mom, so I don't know even what she looks like, so I have no sort of frame of reference from her side of your family. But, you know, dad isn't exactly healthy. So yeah. There's that. All of my uncles look like crackheads. Is it possible that they are crackheads? Is that not in the realm of possibility, or... Oh, man. Only one of them have done crack? Okay. So, alright. That's not too bad. One out of however many it is. You said uncles, so that means plural. And then only one of them did crack, so that still means that there's plural uncles. I'm assuming it's probably like... I was actually gonna say 4 or 5. God, I'm a genius. Ugh. Wow. Sometimes I surprise myself. Alright, we're gonna go back and heal, even though we could just continue swapping. But, I feel like healing is a good idea. I was also really hoping we'd catch a Wooper. But, so that we had to have a water type to help us get through the cave more easily. But we don't have a water type or a grass type at this point. So... we'll see how that works out for us. You think you're forgetting one? Man, what a great nephew you are. Forgetting about your uncles. I'm fairly sure my grandparents had 8 kids. And they only have 2 girls, so maybe 6. No clue. And I don't even know what to say to that, man. Well, you know, sometimes, I mean, every family, pretty much every family has that one relative that nobody ever talks about. So, especially young people will just forget about that relative's existence because nobody else speaks of them. So it's possible you've ended up with a situation like that. Because I know my family has there are many relatives that I didn't know about until I got older. My family is a long line of an extensive amount of children. Yeah. Yeah, that's not surprising to me. I mean, a lot of people are like that. I mean, even, like, my mom's family's been like that. Until... Well, I was gonna say until recently, but that's not even entirely the case. There's me. I might have one. Yeah, well, you know. Every generation's different. Some people just don't want kids. Some people only want 1 or 2. And then there's those loony people that want like a dozen. I don't know why you'd want that many, but some people do. Children are disgusting. Humans in general are disgusting. Let's just be real here. If we're going to make general statements, humans in general are disgusting. Not just the children. Children are annoying and expensive. Mostly the second one, honestly. Because I can deal with kids. I like kids. But they're expensive. And I don't have to worry about carrying on the Matthews name. My sister gave her kids the last name. Well, there you go. You don't have to worry about that then. You're set. So if you decide you don't want any, nobody can even try to guilt you into having some anyway. Needed a drink there. My mouth was really dry. It's still really dry. Okay, back to the Pokemon Center. We're just gonna go back to the Pokemon Center every, like, handful of battles. I feel like that's a good rule of thumb, honestly, is just go back to the Pokemon Center, heal between every handful of battles. Just to be on the safe side. Nor do I need to have kids to have myself somewhere in history. I'm going to be building people's houses and making a mark in other people's lives. Excuse me. Well, there you go. I mean, I don't really know of any of... I mean, I might just be forgetting someone, but I don't really know of anyone who is famous for having children. I mean, I know a lot of people who have had a lot of children. Their children have gotten famous. But, I don't know of anybody who got famous because they had a bunch of kids. No, Genghis Khan was not famous for having a bunch of kids. Genghis Khan was famous for conquering like 2/3 of the known universe. So, I mean, he conquered a very large amount of land, and made a name for himself while he was alive. It just happens to be that most of the world's population can trace their lineage back to him because he had literally hundreds of children. But that's not the reason he was famous or infamous, moreover. That's not where the fame came from. The fame came from the conquering. Not famous, just people knowing me for the work I've done. Yeah. Well, people know Genghis Khan for the work he did. He did a lot of work, making Mongolia really big. That's what that was. And being the first person smart enough to just go around the Great Wall instead of trying to break through it. I'd prefer not to be that well known. Yeah. No, I don't even care really if people know me beyond my life. Like, I really don't care. I'm not about trying to become famous or trying to, like, make a name for me. Sure, I'd like to do something that benefits the world, but, you know, it's not for want of fame. It's for want of, like, the safety and well-being of the future and humanity. Which is why I want to do the things that I've discussed with you. It's because I do want to do what I can to make the world a better place. But it's not for want of fame. Simply for want of making a difference. But nobody can say Genghis Khan didn't make a difference. Because he did. I mean, if it weren't for him, about 65% of humanity wouldn't be... Okay, so we have Genghis Khan to thank for our overpopulation issue. That's what I've just come to this conclusion. Is that our overpopulation issue is Genghis Khan's fault. That's the conclusion I've just come to right now. Need Wi-Fi, man. This is so fucking depressing. Well, you know, shit happens when you party naked. Oh, I just swore. Sorry, Tyler. Yeah. I mean, you don't need Wi-Fi. You don't need it. You just want it really badly. That's all that is. It's a desire, not a requirement. There's a lot of Mareep in this grass tonight. Like a lot. Really wish we'd have been able to get a Mareep in our last attempt. Love Mareep. Ampharos is fantastic. I don't know why I used Tackle. I wanted to use Rock Throw. I have no idea why I used Tackle. I didn't wanna. There we go. Seeing if it had been at full health and we crit, it would have died immediately. Genghis Khan equals overpopulation equals global warming. And then it all just ends up looping back. Yeah. Well. You know. Genghis Khan. But we can blame Genghis Khan for all of our problems. There you go. Problem solved. I blame Genghis. Hashtag blame Genghis. Or hashtag Genghis did it. Whichever you prefer. There you go. Nailed it. Thank you for listening to my... I lost track of what I was saying. Yeah, it's all Genghis Khan's fault. It's his fault. And what wasn't Genghis's fault was Hitler's fault. So there we go. We got it all out of the way. Genghis Khan made COVID happen. Well, if Genghis Khan hadn't have done what he did, then most of humanity wouldn't have existed. So maybe COVID never would have happened in the first place. So yeah, we can blame Genghis for that too. It just works, man. Genghis Khan is the root of all of humanity's issues. This is honestly a very amusing sentence to utter. But, I feel like it's pretty accurate. You know, I stand by that one. Blame Genghis. Genghis Khan inadvertently started World War II. Well, probably. Does anybody know when Genghis Khan died? Is that a thing? Does anybody in the chat happen to have that information? So Hitler is Genghis Khan's fault. Potentially. I mean, it's possible that Hitler was in no way, shape, or form related to Genghis Khan, but the way that it all works, he's probably was. But does anybody know when Genghis died? Does anybody happen to have this information? I'd be interested to know. Just so I have a frame of reference of which historical events are probably Genghis Khan's fault. August 18th, 1227. Wow, that was a long fucking time ago. So yeah. That's literally August 18th is the day after my birthday. 1227. I wasn't born in 1227 though. That was a long time ago. Actually, yes. I was born in 1227. Totally accurate. I'm 1,000 years old, don't mind me. Well, 800 years old, but that's beside the point. You were? Yeah. We're older than Genghis Khan? Yeah. Well, if we were born in 1227, that was the year he died. So, we wouldn't have been older than Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan died in 1227, soon after the submission of the Zaichi is probably how that's actually pronounced. The exact cause of his death is unknown. Some historians maintain that he fell off a horse while on a hunt and died of fatigue and injuries. Others contend that he died of respiratory disease. I've heard both of those. Also, I realized I've been spending Or spelling his name completely wrong. Well, I'm dyslexic, so I didn't even notice. You had all the correct letters in there. So I didn't even notice. Yeah, living wiki up in here. Yeah. Yeah. Kodiak up in here doing the thing. Straight up Wikipedia that shit. No, no. I used an A instead of an E. Oh, did you? Dyslexia, man, I'm telling you. Nah, that's not me, LOL. Come on, you gotta give yourself more credit, man. I mean, I'd give it myself a no, I wouldn't have. Yeah, no, I didn't even notice your misspellings, Patrick. I'm dyslexic as they come, so I don't know, I didn't even notice. I knew what you were saying, though. Dude, I'm not getting any rewards points. Why are you not getting any rewards points? Do my mods not get rewards points? I'm just a good noodle, lol. Well, I'm a fan of good noodles. Penne noodles are pretty delicious. I'm a big fan of penne. Just gonna start talking about pasta now, don't mind me. Some rigatoni. Delish. It's supposed to give me 50 every like 10 minutes, I think. I don't know. I don't remember what I have it set to. Might have to restart my Twitch. Maybe. Are you watching the stream on multiple devices? Because if you have the stream open on 2 devices, it'll only give points on the one that loaded in last. So, even if you happened to leave, like, my channel open on a different device that hasn't been shut off, like, on mobile, I don't have Wi-Fi for my computer. Oh, yeah, that's right. Will Thundershock hit this? Because it's part water type. I know it's not supposed to be able to hit ground type. Okay, whatever. We're just going to switch to Noct. Some spaghetti? Indeed. I'm a big fan of noodles. But noodles are essentially just a different form of bread. And bread is one of my favorite things in the entire world. So, you know, I'm a fan. Bread, noodles, pizza, and all of the meats. So, blueberry muffins, which is also technically bread, sort of. So, yeah. Dude, we have friggin' saute pans for me to make all types of single-serve pasta. Yeah. I love pasta. Like a lot. I'm a big fan of pasta. I love noodles. I love sauces. Huge fan. Huge fan. Some of my favorite things in the world, man. Especially when it's all for me. I could go for a little bit of, like, shrimp fettuccine. That sounds really good right now. A little bit of shrimp fettuccine. Or even something as simple as a chicken Alfredo. Yum. I just had a pasta bowl. I had pork chops and pasta. Penne Alfredo. Alfredo is delicious, alright? Like, anybody who thinks that Alfredo isn't delicious can just... You're not wanted here. Like, that's just how this works. Spaghetti is a sunset sauce. Spaghetti in a sunset sauce. I can read. Sometimes. Okay. Sorry about that. That was my brain not functioning and me not knowing how to words. I apologize. Savage, lol. Well, you know, it is what it is. Marinara mixed with Alfredo? Bro, you don't mix sauces. What are you doing? If you didn't already know. What are you doing? I've never done that before, so I don't know. I've honestly never even done it, so I wouldn't know. It doesn't seem like something that I would probably enjoy, though. Because that's like a red sauce mixed with a white sauce, and I'm never a fan of those. I haven't found one up to this point that I've enjoyed, so... I don't know. Maybe someday I'll give it a shot. It's like mixing queso and salsa, but a million times better. This ain't Taco Bell. You can't mix sauces. Yeah, pretty much. That's about where I'm at. But my rule in life in general is I'll try anything at least once. So if you say that it's delicious, I'm down to give it a go. I mean, maybe after I get moved down there, you can make some, and I'll give it a try. Yeah, or you can just give me the recipe and I could try to do it myself, but... Either way, I plan on doing a lot of cooking down there, honestly, so... I love food. And I haven't been cooking much the last handful of years. And I want to get back into doing it more. I'm gonna send Dwayne out. Getting really warm. I'll turn my fan up. And don't even tell me to take the sweater off, because that's not a happening thing. I don't trust you to make it by yourself. You'll fuck it up and blame me for it going bad. Bro, I'm a cook by trade. Do you honestly think I'd fuck it up? I was a cook at a fucking resort. For several years. You really think I'm gonna mess up a fucking Alfredo sauce? It's impossible to fuck up marinara. Good lord. Jesus. You have zero faith in my cooking ability, apparently. Even though I was a cook at a resort for multiple years. Jesus. I've made a lot of Alfredo sauce, alright? Yeah. Yeah. And that's when I met you, if I remember correctly. I don't think I met you before that. pretty sure it was after. But I could be wrong. Could have been just before. I don't know. Because I didn't meet you until after I graduated high school. And I started working at the resort when I was in high school. So yeah. It was while I was working at the resort. Yeah. I remember. Yeah. I miss that resort, honestly. I still get messages on Facebook from my boss, from my old boss at the resort, asking me if I ever plan on coming back. Yes, you did indeed meet me through your older sister. Oh, yeah, we just one-shot that Mareep. Get bent, Mareep. Alright. Just told the sheep to get bent. We're not Welsh here. Shouldn't have said that. I apologize to anybody who happens to be Welsh that might hear that at some point in the future. I apologize. This is really insensitive. Damn it, why do I keep using tackle? I wanted to use rock throw. It doesn't matter, whatever. At this point, if I can two-shot with tackle, it's more accurate anyway, so... Chuck it in the bucket. I'm supposed to not be swearing, because Tyler redeemed no cursing. Like, 40 minutes ago. And I've cussed like 5 times since then. I apologize, Tyler, if you can still hear me. I told you I'm really bad at not cussing. I've always been really bad at not cussing. It's a problem, man. I'm sure Kodiak probably remembers that too. I've always swore like a sailor. What's cussing, LOL? I don't know. It's just this thing that people keep telling me I do too much of. I don't know. I don't know, man. You know, something. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with seagulls and New York City. I don't really know for sure though. Could be wrong. We're gonna switch Thaniel in and hopefully level him up a tad. Now that we got Mareep leveled up a bit. Bow, 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 bow. Put it to sleep and then lick it to death. That's the strategy. That's the strat. Put it to sleep and then lick it till it dies. Or wakes up, in which case we put it back to sleep and then start licking it again. I really would have liked to catch a whooper, but no. We couldn't have got that lucky with encounters. I didn't even realize it woke up. I don't even care to put it back to sleep at this point. Yeah, it's not even gonna hurt me. Screw you too, Whooper. Nailed it. Yeah, see, look at all that experience that Thaniel just got. Nailing it. Hey, another Whooper! I love Whooper so much I want one, but I can't have one. And it makes me sad. Whooper is so cute. I mean, look at the little bugger. It's adorable. And it evolves into Quagsire, which is really derpy looking, but it's so derpy looking, it's adorable. And it's water ground type, which is a phenomenal dual typing, by the way. I mean, sure, it's quad weak to grass, but that's it. It's a really good Pokemon. Really bulky, really beefy. Really slow, but really beefy. It's a good Pokemon. I don't care what anybody has to say about it. That's right, fight me. Cussing, verb. Cussing is another way of saying bad-mouthing people. Your shoes are ugly, and you think you gangsta. Get out of my face. Girls, stop cussing me. That I've never heard the word cussing used in either of those ways. I've never heard it used like that. Not even once in my entire life. So, I don't know where you got your information, but it sounds false. I've also never bothered to look up the definition of cussing. Your shoes are ugly is not fucking cussing, right? Was that English? It didn't sound like English, did it? It's the Urban Dictionary definition. Well, that explains that. Jesus. Urban Dictionary isn't the real dictionary. So... It can kiss my booty. I'm hungry. Again. And I had 2 pork chops and a plate of pasta for dinner. Just like an hour and a half before I streamed. Also the smart definition, lol. So the dictionary definition is the one true definition. So yeah. That being said, Urban Dictionary is kind of fun to look at every once in a while. 'Cause there's some weird stuff in there. Young people are dumb. That's all I have to say on that matter. Oh boy. I really wish I had some sweet tea. But I don't have any right now. Fresh out. I mean, the only sweet tea that I technically have is like a jug of sweet tea from KFC that's been in the fridge for like 2 months. So I'm not drinking that. I'm probably gonna throw it away. By probably, I mean going to throw it away. So, it's just like a pouch of their sweet tea that's been sitting there for a couple months. So, it's no good anymore. Oh, man. I don't know what level I want to be before I start fighting some of these trainers. Fighting some of these trainers. Just lick it to death. It's just a little Venus flytrap. Lick it till it dies. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. No. Didn't even really want to encounter this. We're just gonna run away from this, honestly. I have returned and my rewards points are fixed. Nice. I'm glad your points are fixed, man. I've just been rambling about Sweet Tea. So... you didn't really miss out on much. I had 90 before, and now I'm at 600. Wow. That's... it was a big jump. But you have been in my streams fairly consistently the last few days, so... you claimed the 50 for me while I was gone. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way. No! I didn't want to fight you. Yet. What level is your whooper? Oh. It's only level 10. I don't know why I waited so long. I was playing it a little too safe. Kinda wanna just knock on out there. Or knocked. Knocked. There's a T at the end of that. Whooper. I know, I really wanted a whooper, but unfortunately we didn't get one as our encounter. Did you see the new Pokemon Generation 9? I didn't hear about a Generation 9. I've seen their, the Gen 4 remakes and Legends Arceus, but I didn't hear anything about a Gen 9. Because Legends Arceus isn't Gen 9. It's a standalone. It's not part of the mainline series. But Legends Arceus looks good. I like that they're taking it that direction. And I really hope they eventually take the mainline series in a similar direction. Which both those games, the Gen 4 remake and Legends Arceus, technically take place in Sinnoh. In the Sinnoh region. Because Legends Arceus takes place in the Sinnoh region before it was called the Sinnoh region. So it had a different name. That I believe started with like an H. I don't remember. There's an item up here I want, which is why I'm heading back up this way. But yeah, like, Gens 1 through 4 were fantastic, in my opinion. I haven't really played in a lot of Gen 5. It was okay, I guess. Gen 6 was alright. Gen 7 was complete and total garbage. Gen 8, as far as I've seen so far, because I haven't been able to play it because I don't own a Switch, Gen 8 seems to be okay-ish. Had to move my cords around. They were getting all tangled up at my feet. Ooh. Ooh. I sat straight up and I got a sudden pain in the back of my head. Ooh, boy. Mr. Meeks, look at me. Mr. Meeseeks, look at me. Okay, I guess they're making the Diamond and Pearl games. Yes, they're remaking the Diamond and Pearl games. So that's the Gen 4 remakes. I mean, I'm sure they're still eventually going to make a 9th generation. I'm just hoping they don't make it bad. That's all I really have to say on that. Because, like, Gen 7 was complete and total dog dookie. It was Garbo. Who named me Seeks? Because you seem to not understand the reference. The real Soulless. Soulless named it. I didn't know it was a reference. Cause yeah, Soulless named it last night. So. All you young people and your shit that I don't understand. Cause it doesn't make sense. That is a level 15 magic art. Unless it's somewhere else. Me Seeks is a Rick and Morty thing. Okay. I had no idea. I've never watched Rick and Morty. I've never, like, given myself the time to watch it, if I'm honest. People keep telling me that I'd probably really like Rick and Morty. But I've never taken the time to watch it. What platforms does it stream on? Because maybe I'll make the time to watch it. The Me Seeks episode is great. Yeah. It's on Hulu? Okay, I do have access to Hulu. So maybe I'll take some time to watch it. There's still a lot of stuff on Hulu. Nathaniel told me I need to watch. He told me that, because, you know, I'm not really a big anime fan, but Nathaniel, there's several anime on several different animes that Nathaniel wants me to watch on Hulu, so I need to watch those too, or at least give them a shot. So it's worth the watch. You can finish pretty much the whole first 3 seasons in one night if you're dedicated to the binge. I'm normally pretty dedicated to the binge, but at this point, like, I got a lot of stuff that I've put on my own plate. I've got my streams that I'm doing every night now. I've got my writing that I've been doing. I've been writing a book. I've been writing a comic book. I've also restarted writing music. So I got a lot on my plate. Plus, I still need to get together with Mason and get back to discussing a launch product for our company that we're gonna start. I also need to get with Mason and talk to him about the music for the game that we're both on the dev team for. I also need to write more lore for that game. You'd probably get hooked after the first few episodes, and then end up looking out the window to a blue sky and 20 birds. I mean, that is the way that it normally works for me when I start watching a new show that I actually enjoy. I end up getting real sad because I binge watched the whole show in less than a week. Then when it ends, I don't know what to do with myself. But I need to work on all of my projects. I can't put them aside. Especially the streaming, honestly. The streaming. Oh, and the TV show that Thaniel and I have been writing. I got a lot on my plate. Doesn't really leave room for a whole lot of time to binge watch Rick and Morty. But I'll make some time. I'll make some time to watch some Rick and Morty. Because people do keep telling me that I'd probably love the show. And just from, like, little snippets of it that I've seen, it does seem like my kind of show. So I've definitely got to give it a shot. Let's see. I don't have anything useful to get me through the cave. Oh, excuse me. What do we have in the PC? None of this is useful either. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, Tweety birds, not 20 birds. Again, it was my dyslexia that... Okay, Dunsparce, Spinnerack, a Togepi egg, and a Zubat. None of these are particularly useful. I mean, I have a Bullet Seed TM, but can anybody in my party actually learn that? No. None of them are grass type. Fighting rock type Pokemon. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle. I mean, I guess I'll just have to fight rock with rock. For now, though, just gonna switch Meseeks to the front, because this man right here is a bird keeper. He is all flying type Pokemon. Alright. Although I really need to stop using Meseeks, because I just remembered that the level cap is 17. And I want to be able to use it. I'm not gonna say that out loud. You just wasted channel points, my good sir. I'm not saying that out loud. I already had some of my buddies last year get me to say some really strange stuff on stream. Well, you're just wasting all your points, so... Yeah, I don't know why you're highlighting these messages. I also don't know why you put them in caps. There we go. Meeseeks is evolving. Gonna have a flappy. Now we got us a flappy. Nailed it. Alright. We got a Flaffy that we now can't use for a while. Shit. Oh, I messed up. I messed up hard. I leveled too much. Because I still need to be able to get through Slowpoke well. Okay, well. I guess for now we'll just walk through here. And that wouldn't have been too bad of an encounter, honestly. I mean, Sandslash is fairly decent. It's a good Pokemon. Just gonna run away, honestly. I think I'm also going to ignore the items for now. And I'm going to ignore the trainers that I can for now. I'll come back and fight them later. Oh, except this guy apparently. 'Cause I'm a dummy. Rip. Oh, and he has 3 Pokemon? Ugh. Just gonna send out Firecrotch. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, it's only level 4. Oh, just slap my microphone, my bad. It's only level 4, so it's not like it knows a move that can actually, like, hurt me significantly. I mean, it itself can't hurt me significantly. And I'd like to get Firecrotch leveled up. Sending out another Geodude. Once again, it doesn't know a move that can hurt me very hard or very badly. It's not a high enough level. Because Geodude doesn't even learn Rock Throw until level 11. What level is this Geodude? Still not high enough to do any real damage. So, we just leave Firecrotch out here. And maybe we'll level up off of this Geodude. That would be nice. Come on now. Oh yeah, there we go. Wants to learn Quick Attack? Yeah. We'll give rid of Leer for that. Smokescreen. I mean, lowering accuracy could be a real thing that we do. Potentially. Okay. Again, we're going to ignore the trainers that we can for now. Because we're already reaching our level cap. So I still need the Pokemon on my team to get through Slowpoke well. And then through the gym trainers before the gym leader. So I need to slow down on leveling up. That being said, Thaniel could use a few levels. So, I'll fight wild Zubats and take the little bit of experience that you get for that. Wow. We're getting quite a few encounters here. Just gonna run away from the Geodude. Holy shnikes. What is happening? Why is the encounter rate so high? I didn't even probably need to put that thing to sleep. Pretty sure it doesn't know a move that can hurt Thaniel. I don't know why I ran away from the Geodude either. Well, I mean, I do. It has really high defense for a Pokemon of its level. It would take me forever to kill it with just Lick. Alright. Just keep on a keeping on. Sandshrew woke up. Alright. It's all good. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Don't know why I walked that direction. That will maybe come in handy at some point. When we need to heal between battles. Alright. And this is just another Zubat. I mean, I hate to go so slowly through the cave. But, oh my god, 2 misses in a row. Screw this. Just run away. Not worth. Alright. This is the one mandatory fight in the cave. This is against Larry here. Alright. We may not have a grass type, but we have an electric type this time. Okay. You do you, man. The only thing is that I need Meeseeks to still be available to help me through the Slowpoke well. So I really need to be careful with how much experience I let Meeseeks get. Oh, whoops. I accidentally sprinted. Okay, I don't feel like I need to put this to sleep. Oh, look at that. We got paralysis off on the first lick. Alright. Just gonna murder the Sandshrew. Die. Die, I say. Alright. Now that that's over. Oh. So close to a level up. Let me just grab these apricorns real quick. Okay. I wanted to sneak past him. I didn't mean to engage this man in battle. It's not a thing that I wanted to do. Okay, that will no rock throw. So honestly, I'm just gonna send my Geodude out against it. Because that's all I can really do. That's about it. I mean, tackle works. Apparently it doesn't. This is gonna be going for a while. If I hit it with a rock throw, how much damage will that do in comparison? It's like the same amount. Oh man. Really wish we had a water type. It'd be real nice to have a water type right about now. You know, if we'd have been able to catch a Wooper, that would have been glorious. But alas, we were unable. Wow. So instead, we get to be in this battle for 85 years. So this is boring. Just gonna use speed up while I mash the A button. Do do do. Oh, right. I was holding one button and spamming another. How thrilling. Okay, looks like we need to switch out Pokemon here, because Dwayne is getting weak. Honestly, do a little bit more. Feel like even if he crit there, we would have been fine. Okay. I think we're screwed. I mean, unless we switch in Mini. No, because I don't want to... This thing's used rock polish multiple times. So it's probably faster than Fire Crotch at this point. I might have to sack Mini anyway. I think we can get through. Yeah, one more. Okay, now we have to swap. And I feel like Mini is our only real option here. Because it's just using Rock Throw. And I don't want to swap into Meeseeks, Noct, or Firecrotch on a rock throw. So I think we're going to have to sack Minnie. Alright, Minnie. I appreciate everything you've done for us. Which has been nothing up to this point. Was kind of hoping that would actually do something good. Alright. So there's our first death of this run. Now I have no choice pretty much but to swap in Firecrotch and pray that he doesn't crit with a rock throw. Oh. Oh man, he almost didn't even need to crit. Oh man. Curse is no bueno. Not in a Nuzlocke. Oh my goodness. Alright. We'll switch into Thaniel to get the hypnosis. Because Machop will not be able to hit Thaniel. Because it'll only know fighting type moves. At this level, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So. Put it to sleep. Beautiful. And then now, we switch into Noct to finish it off. Just sucks that we had to sack Minnie. That's unfortunate. Minnie would have actually been really useful. In Goldenrod. Like the route just before Goldenrod. Where we gotta fight all those drowsy. Because Minnie would have learned Bite. So we'd have been able to take out all those drowsy real easy. But unfortunately, she's now dead. Sure, we can trade phone numbers. That's fine. Alright. Okay. Good old Azalea Town. Alright, we'll go in. We'll box Minnie. We'll grab out a new Pokemon to replace her. There we go. Name. Okay. Alright, Minnie. We caught you instead of Hoot Hoot on Route 1. You were our first Pokemon that we caught. And we didn't use you very much. And I'm sorry that you died so young. It was all my fault. I'm sorry. Alright. Now what do we use? None of these are particularly good options. Let's just go with the Spinnerack. We'll grab Green Pea out of the box. Welcome to the team, Green Pea. Alright. Alright. I think honestly I'm just gonna end stream now. Nobody's here, so there's no point in raiding anybody, so if anybody makes it to the end of the YouTube video, thank you very much. I'll see you next time.